Why is it that nowadays everyone thinks they know something? You think you know too much. You are probably in the entrepreneurial space. You don't like your job. You want to go out, teach people things, make money, because that's what you were psyoped to think. You were told, create content. You can make money from it. Help rich people. You know, it's easier to sell them because they have more money. And then you have this whole hamster wheel, people just running, spewing out content, spewing out information that they've heard from this person, that person got from that person. Nothing's authentic anymore. Nothing is authentic. You see it everywhere. You see it on Instagram. You see it when you go out in the real world. Everyone's trying to be someone that they're not. It's like they're stuck in this hypnotic state. Everyone's trying to make money. I want to get this Lambo. I want to buy this watch. I want to, get this hot chick. And I'm just here at home, brother. I'm just sipping my coconut water. Yeah. It's a really big psyop. I've spoken to so many people about this in the online space and the make money, make 10K a month space. It's so disgusting now. It's so transactional. It's a matrix outside of the matrix. They leave their 9 to 5 to go into a 2 a.m. to midnight, or 5 a.m. to these 16-hour, 18-hour shifts. Insane, man, insane. And you gotta think, why am I actually doing this? Was it some kind of programming? Was it some kind of psyop to disconnect me from my family, my hobbies, the things that I actually want to do, as a male, as someone with this internal desire to conquer? People have it very, very flipped. They think money is the tool that's going to allow you to conquer the world. It's very far from it. And I was stuck in this hamster wheel for so long until I just let go. You know that scene in Fight Club when they're in the car and he's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? He just lets go of the steering wheel. And he's like, just let it play out, right? Let it play out. Don't try and steer. Don't try and save the car. Don't try and avoid the crash. Just let go of the steering wheel. And they're sitting there. They're just waiting. They're waiting. The car starts to drift. And then, boom, they crash. And they live. They survive. That made me think, are we all just trying to steer? Are we gripping the wheel too tight? Or should we just let go? Stop taking life too seriously. Think of it as sort of like a game, because that's the masculine essence, right? It's a game, it's experience, it's building something, creating stories. Like imagine you get to you're 80, right? You're 80 years old. You can barely walk, you're geriatric. And your great grandkids or your grandkids, they ask their mother, what did dad actually achieve in his life? And your wife tells them, you just made a bunch of money. That's why we have this nice house. That's why we have, nice cars. Nice cars, a nice house. Come on, man. I've experienced this hamster wheel, like I've told you about. I've spoken to so many people who have made it financially, and their soul is empty. I'm talking millionaires, right? People that have done $1 billion in sales, and their soul is empty. Do you know why? It's because they were gripping the steering wheel too tight. They were trying to get to the destination. They got to that destination. They got out the car. It's like, oh, it's a nice place, but where do we actually go from here? And this is, if I was speaking to my younger self, this is the #1 advice I'd give to him. Stop aiming for perfection. Stop doing that. You're a man, right? You're meant to go through shit. You're meant to feel like shit. But everyone glorifies suffering. Right? I have to be perfect. I have to suffer. I have to wake up at 4 a.m. I have to, mentally torment myself to get, to the top of the mountain. But then you get to the top of the mountain and you see another mountain right next to it. Oh, that peak is a bit higher. Should I start climbing that? Okay, cool. Suffering. You get to the top of that mountain. Yeah, okay. But there's a mountain that's higher. What I'm trying to say is, you're never, ever going to be fulfilled financially. You can only be fulfilled by the constant, the play, the danger, the bliss from everyday life, the experience that you gain, the stories you can tell. Imagine trying to tell your grandkids, like I said, oh yeah, we made it. We have all these nice cars, but what did I do? I sat on this laptop for 16 hours a day and I just pressed a bunch of buttons on a keyboard. Come on, man. You have to remember, or not remember, you have to actually sit down and think to yourself, why am I even on this planet? Actually, forget that. Don't even think to yourself, why am I on this planet? What am I doing? What's my purpose? Forget that. You don't have a purpose. All right? It sounds very counterintuitive because you've heard it from so many self-improvement gurus. You have a purpose. You have to aim for this. All right? Your purpose is like an onion. You got to peel the layers and eventually you get to your purpose. No one has a purpose. We're here to tell stories, to be interesting, to just live. All right? Live. Everyone's hustling right now on their laptops like little geeks, or they're gooning and watching adult content, or they're scrolling TikTok. What kind of purpose is that? I literally woke up today, made some black coffee, made some eggs. Now I'm about to go to the gym. All right, I'm just happy. I'm experimenting. I'm learning how to play guitar. I'm learning a new language. I'm planning to go to this place so I can explore it, hike somewhere. There's so much shit that you can do in your life that doesn't revolve around this. There's so much more that goes into life than a keyboard. You have to stop gripping the steering wheel so tight. Let go. See where life takes you. Fuck it. If you want to quit your job and be broke for a bit, do it, because there is light at the end of the tunnel. But maybe it's not the light that you're looking for. Maybe it's what might happen in this tunnel? Am I gonna see something? Is something gonna happen to me? It's the uncertainty of life. And you can argue that entrepreneurship is very uncertain. You don't know if you're gonna be a millionaire. You don't know if you're gonna work 16 hours a day for a year straight for nothing. And I've done it myself. I've wasted so many hours of my life trying to achieve something that wasn't, it wouldn't bring anything to me. So what I'm really trying to say is, do what you actually want. And this ties to my previous video. Just forget intuition, forget your gut feeling. That's for females. The gut feeling, the female intuition, the sixth sense. You have big sacks in between your legs. Use them, all right? Stop being trapped in another matrix, whether it's entrepreneurship or self-improvement. Stop thinking you have to do something. Stop thinking you have to follow this split at the gym. And I use this example so many times. When I started making the most progress in the gym, when I started building the most muscle, I didn't follow a split. I was like, screw it, bro. Let me just train what isn't sore. What did I train yesterday? Legs. They're quite sore. I can barely walk up the stairs. Let me train some arms today. Who cares? Get my calories in, get my macros in. I don't even track macros. I just eat good food. I gain muscle. Stop following your life like it's a gym split, like a gym program. All that's going to do is going to contain you. It's going to keep you in a cage. And I'm not sure you don't want to be a caged animal, but that's the truth. Most men are caged animals. They're not free. There's no freedom. Everything you think is freedom is actually a chain. All of these millionaires, these CEOs, even these athletes, these rappers, all they do is make a couple songs, bang a couple girls, drink a bunch, take some drugs. When you actually look outside, you're gonna see, when you really open up your third eye, none of this is real, man. None of this is real. But what is real? The juice, the fuel that you get from life. Let me go out here today. Let me explore this place. Let me go fuck around with my friend. Let me drink a lot. Let's have some fun, right? Let's sing songs on the guitar. Let's go out there. Let's get blasted. Tomorrow we're just gonna wake up and forget about it. Tomorrow's a new day. How can we conquer this new day? What can we do? Oh, we have $500 in our bank account. Let's book a one-way ticket to that place. Make it work. Make it work, all right? My very good friend Yusuf, he booked a one-way flight to Bulgaria. We're not the most ideal budget, let's say. And man, this guy, he's a legend, man. He's a legend. A lot of people have folded. Like, should I buy the ticket? I'm not gonna have money. Where am I gonna stay? How am I gonna eat? Nah, man. He made it work. He built law. All right. He has stories to tell now. He wasn't a little soy boy saying, "Oh, let me just wait till I save up a bit, then maybe I can go there." No, you fucking just let go. Let go of the steering wheel. Book that ticket. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever happens, happens. All right? You have to get this in your head. Stop trying to overanalyze everything in your life. Just do what you want. Own your vices. Own your addictions. If you're addicted to nicotine, to alcohol, of course, don't be an absolute nitty doing heroin and cocaine and stuff like that. It's like you're gonna realize something when you do these hedonistic things for an extended period of time. You're gonna realize they don't serve you, and from there you're gonna go on to the next thing. It's the people stuck in the middle. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna drink a bit on the weekend. You know, just you stay in this limbo. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette here and there. I might, jerk off, tomorrow, once a week. No. You have to go to both extremes. You either cold turkey it, or you do it till failure. All right, you don't grow your muscles by just training in an average way. Just going to the gym, doing the movements. Yeah, bicep curls. Okay, cool, next exercise. Yep, okay, yep. Squats, whatever, shoulder press. You're not gonna grow your muscle by doing that. You have to exhaust them. All right. If you want to goon for a week straight, goon for a week straight, because then you're gonna realize it doesn't serve you, and from there, what you're gonna do, you're gonna completely let go of that thing. If you wanna smoke a pack of cigarettes every single day for a month straight, bro, you're gonna realize it doesn't serve you. You're gonna feel like shit. So from there, you're gonna hit rock bottom. And after you hit rock bottom, what is the only way up? It's up. You can't go down. You're already at rock bottom. If you travel to a country with no money, what's gonna happen? You're gonna hit rock bottom. You're gonna have stories to tell. There's so many paths that you can take in life, and you have to understand, it all stems from just having balls, man. Stop overanalyzing, stop overthinking. Let go of the steering wheel. Crash. Survive. That's what we're made to do as men. That's what we're built for. We're built for hitting rock bottom, surviving. Enjoying a nice black coffee, enjoying some coconut water, playing some guitar on a quiet evening. Praising our girls. Randomly just walking up to her, kiss her on the forehead. I love you, babe. You mean everything to me. For no reason. Her heart is gonna melt. Just stop conforming to these rules that were built by men that you don't even know. Build your own rules. Whatever the fuck you want to do, alright? whatever. If you're depressed, and I see this with so many guys, if they're depressed in a 9 to 5, it's because they live by someone else's rules. They think they have to wake up at this time, clock in at that time. When they go home, they have to scroll because they were engineered, their brain is engineered to get dopamine from a phone. Same with these entrepreneurs, their brain is engineered to get dopamine from a bunch of numbers in a bank account, a bunch of Stripe payments. What the fuck is a Stripe payment, bro? Like, look outside. Look outside. Stripe payments? The fuck? Go out there and just start punching trees, start kicking trees. Start, getting calluses. You see that? Calluses. I had a very bad injury a couple weeks ago. It's recovered now, but couldn't even move my hands, bro. It's fucked. Start getting the calluses from life. Go outside, sit in the sun, soak in the vitamin D, get a nice tan. Calluses. Start becoming tougher. Not through suffering, but through stories, through experiences. What good is the suffering gonna do? Waking up at 3, 4 a.m., doing a bunch of tasks that a self-improvement guru told you to do. And in the end, you're like, why the fuck am I even doing this, bro? Why am I even doing this? Is that my rules? Was that his rules? Why do you follow another man's rules? You escaped the 9 to 5, or you quit your job trying to be a bad boy just to follow someone else's rules. You don't actually do what your balls tell you to do. And it all stems from this big stigma that you have to do this, you have to make money, you have to use this laptop to your advantage in order to be financially free so you can retire your parents and you can buy this nice car, this nice watch. It's all BS, man. It's all BS. Go to the most desolate, rural, rundown place you can find. See how people are living. They are quantifiably happier. Me and my friend, we went to this part in Bulgaria. It's called Stolipinovo. It's where all the gypsies, it's the biggest gypsy neighborhood, or the biggest gypsy district in the Balkans, in Eastern Europe. We went there, we were like, holy shit, bro, this is not Europe, it's like the favelas mixed with India or something like that. It was run down, trenches. But what did we see? We saw kids running around, throwing water at each other, water fights, some teenagers playing loud music on a speaker, weddings, people running around, jumping, happy, scrounging, selling stuff, selling dresses, making money. Not good money, but enough to live. Right? They're happier. They're happy. The only reason you're not happy is because you're conformed to someone else's rules. You're stuck in this matrix, and everything is a matrix. Don't tell me just because you don't have a job you're not in the matrix. And I don't mean the sort of Andrew Tate escape the matrix, like all that stuff. There is another matrix after you leave your job. I can vouch for that because I haven't worked a job in over a year. I've made decent money. I've been in a position where my girl didn't need me to work. I was taking care of the both of us. And I had the power to say, listen, like you don't need to work. You don't need to listen to another guy. You just listen to me, right? We'll be good. My salary is enough to keep us, both fed, both happy. It's fine. Most men can't do that. Do you really think you can say to your girl right now, quit your job, I'll take care of us? Can you actually do that? Like, most men are cucks. They're absolute cucks. You're okay with the fact that your girl is listening to another man's rules, telling her what to do, telling her to be at this place at this time and do this. You can only leave at this time to go and see your man. How are you okay with that? So the message I'm trying to say right now is rules, all right? Forget rules. Build your own. Find a way to make money so that your girl doesn't have to work, so that you can wake up whatever fucking time you want. Instead of meditating or journaling before you go to your office job, you just make a black coffee, you sit in the sun, play a bit of guitar, do whatever the fuck, hit a couple push-ups, go to the gym, come back, work on your hobbies, maybe learn a new language, learn some Spanish, who cares, right? It's not gonna hurt you. Do something, right? Do something with your life. Deadlift, hit a new PR, stop being a pussy. Bench, squat. Stop following the gym plan. Whatever you want to do, have some fun, man. Men are losing their humor. They're losing their ability to have fun. Everyone's this crazy, locked in David Goggins type. Yeah, run a 10K. I'm waking up at this time. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Oh, you're boring, bro. You're boring. Just live a little, right? Look at this. This is nature. There's plants. There's a whole world up there. There's soil. Walk outside barefoot. Fuck it. Climb some trees. Stop being some laptop merchant. What's this? What's this? It's nothing. It's absolutely. It's not even degenerate. There's a word for it. It's not even hedonistic. Because yeah, it's good. You're better off being on a laptop than going out and getting shit faced every single day and going to prison and being a retard. But men just look like they've lost their fuel. What makes a man? It doesn't exist anymore. It's so hard to find. So just go out there, say what you want, do what you want. Like I said, if you want to goon off, then goon for a week straight, goon for a month straight. Then you're gonna leave it because you're gonna be like, fuck, this doesn't serve me. Everything you do has to serve you. Even something as stupid as tattoos, they serve me, right? Everything. This thing that I'm wearing, it serves me. It keeps me from being cold. This coconut water, it serves me. It gives me zinc to build my testosterone. It serves me. When I'm having a shit day, I look at my hand. The world is yours. The world is mine. Do what you want. Do what you want. I can't express this enough. You're having all these plans and ideas in your head. Like I've spoken in a previous video, your life is choreographed by someone else's balls. They had the balls to make the rules. And now you follow it. You take it as gospel. When my girl tells me to do something or she starts acting up, disrespectful attitude, like, why? The only person I listen to is God. I don't listen to anyone else. Relax, calm down. There's a dynamic you have to follow. The dynamic. Not because someone made this dynamic, but that's just how it is. It's biologically wired in men, and men are losing their dynamic, especially in relationships. It's like this, like she's up here and you're here. Just bunch of low test, man. Everything's low test. Everything is gay nowadays. It's sick. It's absolutely sick. But listen, man, do what you want. Book that one-way flight. Quit your job. You have £50, $50 in your bank account. Who gives a shit? You'll make it work. Hit rock bottom. Hit rock bottom. If you don't, listen to this, right? Listen to the silence. You hear that silence? That's limbo. You have to hear this. You have to hear that. Every now and then, you have to smash the table. You have to punch the wall. You have to just grab your nuts and go out there and fucking live. Live. Build the calluses. Come on, man. Stop messing around. See you in the next one.